I have absolutely been sleeping on this tool. Smartscout is way more powerful than I thought, and I thought it was too complicated for me to get into, especially because I'm only doing a little bit of wholesale. I mean, it's moving more into wholesale now, but anyways, I am just going to share a little bit on Smartscout. If you're feeling like it's intimidating, it's not, and it's so powerful, it's crazy. So yeah, give it a try if you haven't yet. And if you're in there and wondering how to use it, I'll show you how I use it. So there's a bunch of different tools. I like going into the brand tool, open that up. I'm in the Canadian account as well. I feel like that's important because I sell in Canada and the States, and I don't like having to pay for two different tools. So this will work in both marketplaces. Let's look at the Wilton brand. It's like a baking brand that I've sold before. And they do lots of like Christmas stuff and Halloween stuff and whatever. So Amazon in stock rate 20%, average number of sellers 2.3 or 2.7, which is nice because it's not just the brand. Sometimes it'll have one in there, and you know that it's probably dominated by the brand, which means they don't share the buy box and not reseller friendly. Estimated monthly revenue is 67,000, almost 68,000, which is great. So what I do is I click into this little magnifying glass and go to dashboard, and that pulls up the dashboard for the brand, and it gives me kind of at a glance all of the different pieces of information that I could need to look at making a purchase of this product. So it's got the different product opportunities. It's just loading up here. It'll tell you, the opportunity score, the estimated monthly revenue. It's got the subcategories in here. So baking, wrappings, muffin and cupcake tins or containers, and then top performing products are in here as well. And it tells you the monthly revenue for each product and then the sales rank. So there's some pretty low sales ranks in here, which is nice. Some only have one seller. This one just 13 sellers. That looks great. It shows you the revenue share by seller. So Amazon number one makes sense. And then I don't actually see the brand in here. It might be lower down, but so Amazon is probably on those listings where it says it's only one seller, which makes sense. So then what I like to do is go up to the product opportunities and have a look at the top one. So I just click right into it. This is the royal blue gel icing color. These gel colors actually, we don't use a lot of food dyes or whatever, but they're really good because they don't water down the icing like they used to with the ones I used when I was younger. Monthly revenue $35. That is not making sense to me. Then the buy box price is only $3.99. So I actually want to find something with a higher buy box price. So let's see how we can do that. Let's have a look at one of these. No buy box on here. Okay, let's keep looking. The decorating set sounds promising. So the buy box price is $51.16. And we just jumped back from 1 month to 6 months, and you can see who is in the buy box here. So we've got this BK, somebody, Lay Gear, and the Value Vault. So it's down at 42. Now it's up at 51. So you can see the rank is 29,000. Number of sellers is 1, but it's not the brand and it's not Amazon. So this is an opportunity to jump on here. Amazon in stock rate is 0, so you're not competing with Amazon on here, which is fantastic. And then the ASIN links out to the actual Amazon's like storefront or not storefront, but the Amazon listing. So you can have a look more in depth and then go with your other tools and evaluate a little bit more. But this is one that would be worth looking at to see if you could get it profitably. And what I do sometimes is I look in Canada, and if I can't get the price, like the cost that I need to make it profitable to sell in Canada from Canada, I'll look in the States and look at buying in the States and then importing into Canada. And there's a bunch of regulatory pieces you have to do, but I'm happy to do those and figure them out. So that's what I kind of use as my strategic advantage. So I can look in here and find these products. I can also switch over down here to Amazon USA. It's got all the marketplaces. So I can take this ASIN, switch over to Amazon USA, and look up the ASIN in the US marketplace. And essentially, Amazon USA is 10 times bigger than Amazon Canada, at least. So I can look and see if this is an ASIN that's selling well in the States as well, or look to see if there's any ASINs that are selling well by this brand in the States that don't have a listing in Canada. And I can kind of target the top ASINs in the States to open listings in Canada or sell those products here. So I really like this, especially I live on the border to the States, like I'm in Canada, and I like using the Smartscout tool to look at both marketplaces and then see if there's a strategic way to import or export to get those margins that I need for wholesale orders. Anyways, just thought I would share a little bit, get you familiar with the tool, and I'll link my affiliate link below if anybody wants to try it, and message me if you have any questions. Thanks.